Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Relentless Push East continued. Well, we are in an interesting situation right now. We have a whole heap of overextension. Yep, we are going to have this for just a little while. We took a whole heap of land from the Ottomans and it is going to make our life a little bit difficult. Mind you, we only have to hold off for about a year and change, and then that should get our overextension more or less under control. So while we wait for that, we have a couple of troops who are making their way back into our nation. So we're going to let them march on over there, and while they do this, well, we have a little bit of time to kill, and one of the things I would like to get done by the end of this run is to be able to go ahead and finish off our mission tree. I believe we're just missing colonize Alaska. Now, in that vein of things, it does make things a little bit difficult because if we check out where that is, everything is owned by Portugal. Yep, so Portuguese Cascadia, Portuguese Louisiana, and California, which is a little bit of an issue considering they are allied to Spain. Yep, this big old Spain right over here. Yeah. They have many troops, though at the moment they have very minimal manpower. They are the second great power, but we're going to see if we can fix things. So, the way we're going to go ahead and do this is we're going to try and fight Spain and break their alliance with Portugal so we can attack them individually. Now, to do this, we're going to go ahead and fix up our borders. So Lithuania is, if we were to go ahead and declare war on them to solve our little border blight, they will join on in. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly go ahead and start some spy network against Lithuania, and then we're going to get some claims as well. Realistically, we don't need the claims, but given that we have our people running around right now, and we have some overextension to deal with, I think we're going to fight some of our rebels first, and then we'll go ahead and do that. And if we can call this up cheaper and more quickly, that is still going to be quite good. Alright, so either way, we have a witch hunt going on. That's not exactly fantastic. That's in province over here. What have we got here? Cease the madness, lose 80 admin power. 16 rebels will pop up, or rebels pop up. Okay, so what have we got? Oh, wait a second, we're going to have to move all of our little messages now. Okay, so we have some kind of modifier. Whereabouts is it? Local witch hunt. Okay, so monthly autonomy change. That'll stick around for 5 more years if we ignore it. Realistically, that actually doesn't bother me that much. Our autonomy change is pretty solid. Yeah, it's still going down by 0.19. Maybe we just go ahead and fight some rebels? I think some rebels are going to be fought. So let's take our army, let's march them up over there, and then we'll fire that off in a second. We also have the separatist sentiment popping up from our overextension, but we're just going to ignore that and let that disappear on its own, as I don't really care about it as of this very moment. Yeah, alright, so either way, we're going to go ahead and have you guys march on over there. You should be fairly happy with dealing with these rebels. Yep, they're already marching in the right direction. And then we'll just keep a careful eye on this 27 stack and fire this off in the next month or so. Alright, we all good? It does appear to be so. Alright, so let's go ahead and... whose side do we want to join up with? So let's see. They received a blessing of the state and church to prosecute those who allegedly fought famine and disease, or brought famine and disease upon them by means of witchcraft. They've made good use of it, or while once only the obvious suspicious were pointed out, witches now appear to be everywhere. The crowd calls for the spilling of peasant and noble blood alike, and even some of the local clergy may not be trustworthy. This abundance of satanic practices certainly goes a long way to explain the post-war hardships in the province, but the mass trials that have been following it are getting out of hand. We might consider the possibility that some are innocent. Alright, well then, let's intervene on the side of the commoners. Sure, we'll go ahead and do that. We are a people's, we are the people's emperor. We'll do something nice for them for once. So either way, that should be a nice, easy victory there. A little bit of manpower, nothing too much lost. We got caught out in Deccan as well, so our spy network's no longer growing. Well, that is unfortunate. I was honestly hoping to be able to get another claim against these guys, but I think... yeah, we need 56. So close and yet so far. Yes. Well, you know what? At least we've got the spy network working on Lithuania. That'll be fine. Oh, and just in case you had not noticed, in the HRE, we are getting very close to being elected. We've got a little bit of an issue here, apparently, with mines. I don't know why. Improve relations? Maybe an event has popped in and caused us an issue. I could have sworn we had these three, but I guess something has changed. Who are they going for? Burgundy. So 2 for Brandenburg, 2 for Burgundy, and 2 for ourselves, and 1 for Austria. So you know what, Mines? Let's go ahead and improve relation with you. We definitely want to make sure that we get this vote back, although there's not too much we can do for this vote either. Yeah, our overextension is what is hurting us there. As the overextension goes away, our diplomatic reputation goes up, and that will fix a many number of issues. But for now, it is going to have to hold on. We also have some troops over here. Let's just check that we have some rebel suppression going on. What do we have? We have... no, we'll send a stack of troops up over here. We'll send another stack of troops up over there. Yes, cancel your autonomous sieging. That is no longer necessary. And then... what do we do? I suppose you, my friends, can march over here, and you make your way up to the borders of Lithuania. Yeah, I think that will be good enough. Realistically, it might be a little bit of overkill for our rebel suppression, but until we get it called and get it converted, we do need to pay some attention. Alright, well, we'll take a royal marriage with our very trusty March Georgia, who is doing remarkably decently. We have gone ahead and expanded their lands. Took a whole stack back from the Ottomans, which is very nice. Cuts off a little bit of their territory a bit more, and it also makes them far more powerful, which is quite nice. They've now got a bit of a larger army. In fact, you know what? Oh, hang on a second. Oh, are they really too busy dealing with... oh, no, well, they're still working on it. Okay. Georgia, do you guys need money? That's probably something we can check out. Here we go. What is your economic situation? You are currently balancing 6.76 ducats per month. Alright then, well, if that is the case, let's go... oh, we could enable subsidized armies. That would be good for their manpower, and... oh, 10% of our monthly... it's not bad. Like, realistically, that's an extra... what's that? Almost 400 men for them. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and we will enable subsidized armies. We will send them officers as well. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do that. We're going to give them all of the nice little bonuses. And then... what else can we do? We will... we'll go to our options, and we're going to go ahead and not send them a gift. We're going to cancel their subsidy. Yes. And then we're going to send them a larger subsidy in return, which I think should be fairly good. Alright, discovered things. Okay, military access. Nothing of importance. Let's go ahead and work on this rebel suppression. Let's just make sure that we have all of this sorted ASAP. Yeah, and we'll even carry on into some of these other areas just to make doubly sure that nothing goes awry. So you'll do that, and then... oh, actually, you know what? I don't think we need 2 stacks of troops here. Let's send this 34 stack. We'll send them north as well. Make sure that we catch Lithuania out nice and quickly. you, my friends. Oh. More rebels. They'll handle it. They'll be fine. Alright, we're going to go ahead and continue the autonomous suppression down over here. And then... You know what? I think that should be fairly good. Oh, wait, did we get that all right? I think we did. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and close that. And then... we'll keep these guys in this little area too, just for now. And you know what? We might even go ahead and branch up just a little bit. I don't think that we're going to have any issues there once we're done. No, I think that'll be fine. Alright, so that also means that we don't need this 27 stack. Let's go ahead and bring them up over here. I believe the Commonwealth was allied to Lithuania, so when we attack them, we will... Spain and the Commonwealth, yep, we'll be able to devour them nice and quickly. We have plenty of autonomous missionaries as well. They're apparently getting through a lot of the provinces that need converting. We're sitting fairly comfortably with our religious unity, and yeah, I think we'll keep on working on that as we gain more cores. Oh no, we've already picked up a couple more. Oh, that's right, yes, because we finished off with some of Delhi's previous cores, those are what we're going to be able to start converting nice and quickly, which is good. Now, all of this extra little bit of separatism isn't ideal from these rebels, but at the same time too, I don't think it's going to be too bad, because we're always going to have men stationed over here. If we're going to get the Masters of India, it will be a continually manned area. Alright, what have we got here? Renewing influence for Baden. I believe those guys are... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and pay them some money to make sure that we continue our control. Conversions are successful. A great advisor has died. Okay, hang on a second, what have we got here? Witch hunt again? Oh, lose admin or lose opinion from Bosnia? Well... Now Bosnia can not like us. I truly don't care that much. Yep. Alright, so we got to swap out a fellow over here. Let's go for... I suppose taxes, or maybe national unrest wouldn't be the worst. We don't really need the prestige. We don't need the stability cost. Actually, no, let's go for the taxes. That'll at least give us more money. He'll pay for himself at this point, and we can promote him too, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, get him up to level 3. That'll be fine. And then... what do we do? Oh, we've got 23 spy network against Lithuania. We want one more. And then we'll go ahead and get that done. Looks like they've got a lot of rebels. In fact, their rebels seem to be far outpacing their actual military strength. Not a situation you want to be in, but luckily it's not our problem. And then we can also seize land. You know what? I think what we'll do is we'll give it a month, and then we'll go ahead and do this before I forget. Let's pick up the largest state. That shall be fine. So that gives us a decent chunk. And then... yeah, there's not much left in the others, although they're still relatively tall. I think what we'll do is... hang on a second. Do we want to pick up technology earlier? We're paying a decent premium, 40%, so that's taking us up to 700. We still have another 2 years to go. You know what? With the rate that we are gaining our power, I think we spend a little bit of our military strength in development, and then we'll take back some of our land. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best thing for us. So going for value, I think, is probably the most important thing at this stage. We'll go ahead and we'll put a couple there. We'll bring this 7 up to 10, so we get an extra building space. We could also go... whereabouts? Build that up a little bit. Yeah, 790, I suppose. What is this? 2 years by 12. That's 288 we're going to gain in the meantime. So we could spend off spend a little bit more. We'll go... You know, let's spend a little bit of Diplo here, and then... There we go, that'll take that up to 10, and then maybe one more. Actually, no, we'll do a second one just for good measure. Alright. More rebels. Oh, what a surprise. Alright, well, we got our claims against Lithuania, which is good. Conversions are finishing up in the area, which is very nice. That'll slowly keep on settling the area. What do we have after that? You know, I don't know if you're actually going to get to where you need to be in time. I think you, my friends, have made some very poor choices. Alright, so separatist sentiment is fine. Our influence has grown. Joined, yes. Okay, so we've now gone up another tier, which is good. Has that changed to anything else? Do we get an extra missionary? No, I don't think we do. No, we're just going to have to be where we are for now. Alright, oh, and apparently people... Yeah, stability and a regency. Bother. Okay, regency is disappointing because now, would you look at that, we have no hope of picking up the emperorship. That is very annoying. Alright, well, how is our heir doing? He is 11 years of age. Okay, so that's not bad. So it's only a couple of years before we can take the throne. There's a good chance that the emperor will continue to live. It's not a guarantee, but there's a good chance, so we'll see. Oh, and my goodness, France has been absolutely beaten by Burgundy. Ouch. That is very painful for them. We'll go ahead and we'll accept all of these extra royal marriages. They'll only be offered by people who we already want to join anyway, so it's not that bad. Yeah, we'll get rid of the disputed succession. Alright, and of course, before I forget... Oh, wait a second. I guess we already hit the button. Huh. For some reason, I don't remember hitting that. Okay. Well, either way, that's fine. I'm not too concerned. We'll be alright. Alright, so what else have we got? Do we go for any more spy network against these guys, given their situation? It's going to cost us 40. I don't think this is really that important. I think what we do is we just go ahead and we take the attack. Yeah, we'll have, what's this? 100,000 men in the area. Spain, as much as they have men, I would be assuming they still have troops over in the New World. Yeah, they could be fighting the British, they could be fighting some of the native tribes. Alright, so I think this is the time. We're going to have to go ahead and start this war. Now, luckily, this won't impact any of our coring, so yeah, it's a good use of our time. So, declare war. Let's go ahead and take the good old imperialism. Let's call on in all of our friends. And... what is this? Their ruler is malevolent? And it's a distant war. Okay, well, you know what? Fair enough. Maybe they'll join in after we start. Commonwealth, do we care? Oh, we can't co-belligerize them. No. Of course, we already have a truce with them. Alright then, let's just go ahead and confirm. There we go, right back to war. Oh, and would you believe it? We can call in Baden. Yep, we suspected that might happen, but I'll take it. Alright, so you, my little friend, march on over there, and you can march over here. Come on now. Did they join on in? I don't know if they honoured the call to arms. Lithuania, Cuba, New Spain, Spain, Spanish La Plata, Peru, and Tierra Austral. Okay, I guess these guys did not honour their call to arms. How lovely. Alright, one less problem for us to deal with. Alright, so... I guess we just slowly start making our way through. They've got some rebels. Honestly, I'm not really... I don't think it really matters one way or the other. I have one fort that's level 4. I suppose we'll just march on in. We'll deal with all of their rebels, because they're about to become our rebels. You can march onto the fortification. That'll be fine. A little bit of separatists elsewhere isn't going to be too bad. We've got some pretty solid tolerance of the true faith, so again, once it's converted, it's not going to be an issue. And then yeah, we'll just focus on the occupation for now. Let's get straight to the fortification again. I don't really care what the rebels have or have not done. Yeah, there we are. Alright, Ragusa. Hang on a second. Dalmatian separatists. Oh, right, I completely forgot about these guys. Yeah, that's right, we're coring this stuff up. We took this so we can try and take Rome away from the Papal States at some point. There is a third Rome, I think it is, so... Yeah, we've got Masters of India, and then... hang on a second, there is one more that we could go for. Oh, Triple Rome, that's the one. Alright, so there is a Triple Rome. That would require a little bit of work, but I think we can go for it. So, yeah, we'll leave that. Let's see, who's going to get there first? Probably you. We're going to go ahead and... oh, we'll include all of this. There we go. And then you can march up over there as well. Oh. Oh no. Well, that is slightly disheartening. By slightly, I mean very. Huh, those rebels are going to be a pain in the butt. Okay, hang on a second. Oh no, we do have military access. Okay, well, you know what then? We will... may not be able to do it. Alright, fine. Can't do it automatically, but we can do it manually. That'll be fine. We'll go ahead and deal with that. The siege of their capital is already over. We'll go ahead and make sure we take full occupation. In fact... march you down over here. And then... there we go. That should be all of that done and dusted. Alright, occupations. Yep, no surprises there. Oh wait, did the Commonwealth join in? Oh, the Commonwealth did decide to join on in. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. We have plenty of... oh, 6543. That's not bad. Alright, we're going to quickly march you on over here. I don't know whether we white peace or just eat them as well. It's not like it's particularly difficult land for people like Brandenburg to take. So, yeah, there might be something in that. And then, you know what, we'll just bring everybody else out of the territory. We're not going to devastate it too heavily. I would rather have it keep its value. So we'll work on what we can. Rebels popped, no big issue there. Separatism, we knew that was coming along. We were close, we just couldn't quite get there in time. Oh, and it looks like Mines is actually dealing with our rebels for us. How nice. Okay. Another thing that shouldn't be too bad in the long run. Alright, so everybody, let's go ahead and move on. I think we're going to start making our way towards Spain in a second. If we can get all of our manpower together. I don't know if they're going to have all of their troops here. They've only got 28,000. You know what? We should also go ahead and start building a spy network. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that done. And let's cancel our counter-espionage. That should be okay. Oh, and just to make sure, let's get that final province there. Alright. Alright. This is all well and good. We've got our troops ready. Let's start marching across. And then... yeah, we already have these occupations, so let's march on a little bit further. And then in a couple of days, we'll send the rest not too far behind. Alright, excellent. What have we got? No, still don't have that, petrichord. Oh, inflation. Darn. Okay, another issue. Alright, well, it is what it is. So, let's march on down. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll go ahead and we'll select both of these armies. Oh, well, all four of these armies. Yep, just could manage that. And, let's go ahead and... we're going to march on in towards France. Yep. Oh well, what used to be France, I should say. Well, alright, merchants assassinated. This is painful. More revolts. Again, not ideal, but it is what it is. How long until this overextension disappears? It's not too long. Oh, we also have court and country. Oh, what have we got here? Absolutism is at least 50. Check. Unrest is at least 1. Check. What have we also got? Stability is less than 1. Stability is... 1st of September. I don't like this. Can we... Oh, we can boost our stability and that would make things cheaper. Okay, well... That's kind of an irritation. What have we got? When will we get this? May 1700 at the current rate. Realistically, if we took away 30%, we should be able to afford this. You know what? I think we're going to go ahead and buy the stability. Yeah, it's 263. It's a little expensive. Yeah, all that overextension, all of that regency as well. Yeah, far more than I'd prefer, but I can't be bothered dealing with court and country. We're just going to go ahead and get that out of the way. Make sure that that doesn't tick up any faster than necessary. Ottoman rebels being rebels. Yep, of course they pick the wrong army to go for. Alright, well you know what, maybe Austria will deal with them for me. Who knows? It's not completely out of the question. Alright, and apparently... Burgundy has paid off all the debts of the Commonwealth. Alright, well, I suppose that's a choice. I don't know if it's a very good one, but it's what they're going with. Oh, and hang on a second. I see Spain has 46,000 troops. Well. Let's go ahead and do a quick U-turn. We're going to go ahead and take them on. We're going to march you over here as reinforcements. And then... Yeah, you can go ahead and... Oh, you know what? We're going to try and intercept. Intercept to wherever this 24 stack is going. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so more separatists. Yippee-doo. We knew this was going to be an issue. It's only for another month or two, so it's not the craziest. Oh, and they are trying to run. Okay, let's keep on moving in. The main thing is that they don't run away. Or they don't group up too strongly. Yeah, where on earth are those Spaniards? It is a question. Alright, let's go. Let's march in this direction. I'm assuming they're going to try and regroup their strength. Yep, that seems to be exactly what they're going for. So we're going to march you down over here. 27 stack, we can go ahead and join in as well. 34,000 men, you can zip on across. Yeah, if we can break them quick enough... Oh, this is good. We can actually catch them before they're out of the farmlands. But you know what? They don't have a general. We do. It's fairly neutral territory. It's going to be a good chance for us to see how things go. So, what do we do? Let's recall the diplomat. And then now they're in battle. Let's have a look at our statistics. So, we're just going to march all of these up here for a second. So what do we have? They have much better discipline by about 4%. They have better morale and superior tactics. But that's not ideal at all. You know what? If that is the case, let's go ahead and even the playing field a little bit. I think we're going to pay a bit of a premium for these better tactics and combat width. Yeah, if this helps us out, it's definitely worth it. We're going to spend more than I would care for. But it does guarantee that this fight is going to go a little bit better than what they're currently asking. Alright, all of those inconveniences can disappear for a second. We'll let them time on out. It does look like this is going to be a fairly resounding victory. Excellent news. In fact, that is a stack wipe, so that is very nice. Where are they at? They're at 212,034 manpower. You know what, let's march off to the side a little bit. And then let's go for... Let's make our way down here. Oh, never mind. I found their large stack of Spanish men. Let's go ahead and do a U-turn. We'll keep some people in the area just to make sure that we know if they try and zip out the other direction. Yeah. We just need to make sure that we take them down in bite-sized chunks. Alright, so either way, conversion successful, that is good. How close are we on some of this overextension? 27th of July, so this month. Alright, this month is going to be the start of the reprieve. That is excellent news. Alright, so let's go. March on forwards. You guys can march over here. We're not going to get too close because we should hopefully be hiding in the fog of war. Theoretically, anyway. Rebel... yeah. And is what it is. Make sure we catch up. And now, you march here, you march there. They shouldn't... oop. They shouldn't have a way out. But we're just going to let everybody arrive. And then... yeah, we get to fight them in the woods. We get the bonuses. Let's go ahead and head on in there. That'll be the... what date do we arrive? Guys, what day do we arrive? 6th of August. Okay, and then you'll be there on the... hang on a second. 4th of August? No. We'll give them a couple of days grace. There we go. Now we'll be there on the 10th. 4 days later, a little bit of reinforcements. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so very solid attack. Yep, overwhelming numbers. This is what we want to see. They did manage to retreat fast enough. But our general was clearly superior to theirs, which is phenomenal. We'll go ahead and start... I think they're going to have to run all the way back home, so let's go ahead and follow them. And then I think that might be where we need to leave things for today. Yeah, we'll go ahead and march on a little bit further forwards. We've at least made a couple of good attacks. We've cut down their fielded manpower. Their reserves are also not doing too well, so we are in a good enough position. Yeah. We'll just have to see how this all plays out in the next one. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.